So we just arrived at the British Masters. I'm going to be here for literally the next 2 days. Got pretty much access all areas, the chipping area, the range, out on the golf course. Got some stuff lined up with some players, but this is going to be a whole video of the 2 days. Now my goal while I'm here is just to learn as much as I possibly can, take note of all the players on the chipping area, on the range, how they work, what they do. Obviously I'll get to talk to a few of them and find out what their processes are leading up to a tournament, their preparation, how they adapt their game to a course like Hillside Golf Club, which is very linksy / heathland. It's kind of in between the two. Obviously we'll get out on the golf course and show you guys that as well. I'm a verified member of the media now, so I feel very, very special. So let's head over to the range in the short game area and watch up the players. As far as preparation for this tournament goes, what's your sort of process leading up to this week? So from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, what are you really focusing on, getting ready for the tournament?
I guess you take it week by week. Obviously we've been in China last week, so I landed back Monday morning very early, so kind of have an easy day yesterday. Yeah. Try and recover and see the family and kind of get ready for this job this morning, and got 18 holes now, in the golf course. So tonight I'll just chill out and trying to recoup,
relax a little bit.
Yeah, get some energy back, and then tomorrow be more of a workout day and more of an easier swing day.
Did you work out during tournaments?
Yeah.
Do you not struggle with stiffness with that at all?
Not really, no. I mean, it all depends on the individual. I mean, my trainer, a guy called Justin Buckthorpe, he works at Justin Rose as well. So I've been with him for about 12 years now. So he's taught me about my body and what I need for my swing and what I need to do pre-round or during the event. So I feel like I've got a good grasp of what I need for my body. Yeah. And I mean, you see so many guys these days that only work out in the off season. I mean, look at all the top players in the world, they're working out every week. DJ, Rosie. Rosie, I know obviously the inside because of Justin Buckthorpe, but I think these days, if you're not, there's a massive correlation between those guys really, really doing well and those guys who don't work out. So it's a massive part of everyone's daily life really these days. I mean, if you're not working out, you're losing out. So if you're not doing what they're doing, you're not going to beat them. So.
It's crazy because I obviously watch the PGA Tour, European Tour, and you see Rory McIlroy come off of a round and he'll be like, just going to try and squeeze in a quick workout now. Yeah. And I'm thinking, if I played 18 holes, I'd be pretty knackered at that point. I wouldn't be training legs.
No, it's a bit of a broad sort of comment saying workout. I mean, you do lots of movement stuff, lots of functional movement, functional workouts, functional movement prep, that's mixed in between. A lot of it, I guess, will be sort of Pilates-esque stuff that's then allows you to be able to lift heavy weights and move from actually work out at an event at the same time. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm any sort of lifting the DJ and the Brooks weights, but I know what I'm doing with my body. I know what I'm doing before and after a round. Justin's got my program, so I've got an on the road program, an at home program, depending where I'm at the moment. I've got Crohn's disease too, so with my Crohn's, I find that if I work out on the road and keep moving, that keeps that at bay, and I feel better in myself and it also gets to the point where your body's so used to the movement and the working out that you never get sore from it. I mean, if you haven't worked out in 6 months, you thought, I'll have a go at chest press or whatever, randomly you would get sore, but when you do it so often, your body kind of gets used to it. Then it becomes the opposite way around, where if you don't do it, you feel even worse.
Yeah.
So it's like...
And like final thing as well, mentally moving into the week, like how do you mentally prepare yourself for a tournament? Do you have a psychologist on board, on team?
Yep.
So what sort of things do you go through in the process towards a tournament, working on like dealing with nerves and pressure, etc.? Is that something you work on, or is it?
To an extent, nerves not so much. I mean, I've been out here for 11th year out here now, so if I can't do it now, I've got no chance. So I guess with success comes confidence, and you know you can do it. And again, I work with Justin Buckthorpe on my psychology too. Again, he's heavily involved with Rosie and his preparation stuff as well. So it's more about getting to the golf course, figuring what the golf course demands.
Yeah. So
i.e. last week, China, different golf course. It was long, it was wet, bit of a birdie fest. So you kind of take an aggressive route really of what you're trying to do. Whereas here it's more of a strategic golf course.
Bit more of a grind.
Bit of a grind. Wind depending. Again, my sort of golf course, I'm an average hitter off the tee, so I'm not going to overpower a golf course. So for me, when I come here, I feel like I've got a chance. Whereas the Middle East, for example, in my years on tour, I've never done any good because it's not long enough, can't overpower golf courses. So you come here and already your mental prep, you're confident already. Halfway there. So then it's then finding the nuances of the golf course and how you want to do it, how you're going to play certain holes. Again, but you can have a game plan, but you need, on a links course, you need A, B and C. I mean, playing today, it's a beautiful day, no wind, you're hitting it 300 yards, but come tomorrow, it could be horrific. That's just links golf. So you
can get shafted for hitting good shots, basically.
Exactly, yeah, you can be, but that's just the part and parcel of tour golf. You're going to have weeks where you're going to be blessed, and weeks where you're going to be, you're not going to be so blessed. So it's just the way it goes, and that's just the art of dealing with it on tournament golf, and it's just a part and parcel of it.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate that. Good luck this week.
Thank you very much.
Your golf course. You're comfortable with it, so go for it.
Yeah.
As you're walking around and you're watching the players map out the golf course, the way they do it is just so thorough. Like every single intricacy of every part of the golf course is mapped down. Obviously these guys already get given like a greens map, which is already kind of mapped out for them, but they'll probably be taking a lot of notes themselves as well. But it's just so thorough, and every single bit of information is being written down in that course planner. And that is literally, that piece of information could be the difference between winning and losing. Here with Paul. Thank you very much for giving us a tour. I've never been on a tour truck before in my life, so it looks pretty mental. A lot of stuff going on here. You're right to give us a little tour around and and sort of see what's what?
What we do on a weekly basis is basically customise their equipment for this golf course, so link style golf course. So this week's been dialing in driver lofts, like reducing driver lofts, stronger 3-woods, 2 irons, and maybe just adjusting the bounce so that ultimately they can use their swing and the club produces the shot.
What's the most common change?
On a weekly basis, it'll be the both ends of the bag, kind of the wedges, putters, and then the drivers and fairways. The core equipment, the irons, generally stay the same.
Has there been like anything specific which they've been changing to, maybe like from yesterday going from dry into wet? Is there anything that they'll come in today to change?
Not from dry to wet. No, it's just all really just about how the course is set up and what shots that requires. So it's just 2 irons, things like that. The truck's set up in 3 different sections, and where we're standing is almost almost like a golf kitchen. So
Okay.
the guys can come in. This one's a driver order, so on here puts in all the data we need, what heads they want, how much shaft they want to tip, and a few other bits of information. So once the guys have filled that in with the player, we get that, and then we work our way around the trailer pulling shafts, heads. So, you know, for instance, this draws all our wedge options in a chrome finish.
That's so satisfying to look at. So do you guys do all these like customization stuff in here as well?
Well, our guy in America, Anthony Trento, does that for us. So he
pick that out.
Yeah. So that's kind of a Batman themed wedge for Hayden Forteas.
That's pretty cool. I'm guessing the general public can't.
No, we do. I think in America we do that now. Yeah, we do stuff like that. You can have customization of different paint fills.
That's so cool.
Colours.
Are they for Thomas Braun?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
These two different belts. So this one takes off a lot of material, so it grinds the wedge, so you can remove and change the shape very quickly.
And then this is like finer.
Yeah, this one kind of blends all the lines out. This one, so we can just do softer grinds with that one.
And what sort of bits and bobs have you got in these drawers down here? Are these?
In here, the specific player grips we carry. So Brandon Grace, Thomas Peters.
Those two.
Molinari grips, David Horsey. That's a really old grip, that Lamb King Classic. Sergio's custom grips. This is his own specific one that Super Stroke do for him. This is an old grip for Henrik Stenson. Different ferrules, different adjusters, just things that when you build clubs at times, sometimes it's not always straightforward, so you just need little bits. Little weights, little plugs.
So I'm guessing these get used a lot for fitting golf clubs, right? With all the customization, that's the sort of paint that you use. I remember back in the day when I was a junior and I used to try and use Sharpies to try and customize my own wedges. It never worked. My friend actually ended up getting that fine car paint that you can get to like customize it.
This is some of the best stuff we've got, and I buy this in Holland in a car place. There's a custom car place, and I found it, and it's brilliant stuff. It's the best stuff I've ever found. Although obviously someone didn't put the yellow top back on. It's just more little tools, little funky gadgets, fine little files that, you know, just things just accrue. Like this, so you can copy. Sometimes if you're trying to copy soles, that obviously gives you a template. You might go a year and never use that, and then all of a sudden, you know, when you want it, it's there. That's all I have.
So how much are you guys travelling at the moment?
The European tour is kind of like different schedules, almost like stop-start. So the first part of the year we're in Dubai, Australia, China, Malaysia, you know, we're all over the place from there. And then now it's kind of come back to mainland Europe.
Long days?
Very long days, yeah.
How long have you been here today so far?
We got here about 7:30 this morning, so we're almost close to being done now, packing up. It kind of calms down on a Wednesday afternoon. The guys are kind of settled, and Monday, Tuesdays will be our busiest days.
Thank you very much for taking us on a little tour. Appreciate that, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Perfect. Cheers.
The driving range here at Hillside almost feels like a breeding ground for success. The place that the players use to slow everything down, work on the feelings they're trying to get, work on the movements that they're trying to make. Everything is done with such precision. Watching some of their pre-shot routines really makes you realise how much they have to actually over-exaggerate the feelings and movements they're trying to make to ingrain that into their golf swing. And the majority of the players using certain drills or pieces of equipment which I have never even seen before. Granted, not all players on the driving range do exactly the same thing, but they all have one thing in common, and that is that every single golf shot is hit with 100% commitment and 100% focus. It's very easy to watch these players on tour and get lost in a false sense that they're almost a different breed to us, but once you've spent enough time around them, in between practice, in between shots, you get chatting to them, you realise that they're not a completely different breed to the rest of us. What makes them so far ahead is the type of work that they've put in over a period of time. And of course, if they're putting in that much hard work over such a long period of time, there's one other thing they have to have in common, and that's patience. you.